User left your channel. User joined your channel. User entered your channel.
This damn game, man, I swear. Sometimes you get right past this screen, and sometimes you're stuck here for at least 5 minutes.
User left your channel.
But do not be wary, for it will load eventually. Oh!
Channel switched. User left your channel. User left your channel.
.35 on Freak. Any active situations?
Negative.
Copy, thank you.
We're just looking at the the new F-150s on the airfield right now.
Copy that.
User joined your channel. User was moved out of your channel.
Hello, Mr. Owen.
User was moved to your channel. User left your channel.
You missed Vietnam, bro.
User was moved out of your channel. User left your channel.
3-5 will be discharging some of these half-spent mags at the firing range.
Copy that. Put a PSA out.
That sounds fun.
User left your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Two six is gonna have to go out of his head for a little bit and be back.
The 4.
User joined your channel. User disconnected from your channel. User disconnected from your channel.
SD to CG.
Send it.
That's y'all's kills house, right?
That's our range. Send for.
Noah, take Dylan with you.
SDL3.
I'll do your voting tomorrow, Dylan, if no one has done it by then.
User joined your channel.
Three, 2 to Cornell. Can you test something really quick before you go?
Fuck me, what do I need to test now?
I just want to see if I can clock you if it's fixed.
It's not. There hasn't been any updates where this has been fixed. Five three, signing off.
PSU1's gonna be going out on patrol.
Copy.
User
5-3.
left
Have a
your
good night.
channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User in your channel timed out. User left your channel. User left your channel. User disconnected from your channel. User joined your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel.
Three five one marked Crown Vic police interceptor approaching CG main gate.
Hey there, are you guys
User
wouldn't happen
left
to be
your
looking
channel.
for a Mr. Cole Freeman, would you?
I don't believe so, but I've only just woken up. Let me see if there. Do you have a reason to believe we would be?
I don't know, I just heard some people talking about Cole here earlier in the Coast Guard.
Alright, give me just a moment.
Asshole.
3-5,
User
we've
left
got
your channel.
an SD officer as well as a Cole Freeman at the front gate. They're saying
User
that
disconnected from your
someone was
channel.
looking for Cole Freeman earlier in Coast Guard.
Negative. Cole Freeman was. I gave him a Class C misdemeanor earlier. That's about it. No, I don't think anyone was looking for him.
Copy that. What's your current location?
User joined your channel.
I am currently over by the racetrack.
Copy.
I'm gonna come back to base.
Yeah, if you would, if you're not too busy. I'm not sure how this is gonna play out.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Isn't it?
Yes.
So I don't believe that anybody is looking for a Cole Freeman. I've just asked, and at least nobody who's awake currently has any idea.
It must have just been a miscommunication. Alright, thank
Alrighty.
you guys.
Not a problem. You have a good one.
Help me.
3-5 to PSU-1. They are departing CG base now.
I'm right around the corner now, but
Hey,
I'll
big
turn it
boy.
back around.
How
It's
you
good
doing?
to see you, Zane. It's good to see you, man. How you doing?
User disconnected.
Oh,
from
pretty
your
good, all
channel.
things considered. If I could get my damn dog to shut up.
No, right?
Sorry, I got dogs whining in my head.
Back.
Okay. How you been?
I'm doing alright. I'm probably gonna go off duty here again because it's that time of, hey, we don't have too many calls, and if we do, I'll be prepared, but...
User left your channel.
3-5, go ahead.
Are you sure that was a real officer, correct?
User joined your channel.
They were wearing the uniform. I actually
You look
did
at their
not
ID,
check
we'll
their
see.
ID when they came up. I just wanted to see if anyone was looking for Cole Freeman. Why?
Because when they were going by us, they were screaming, "Help me, help me."
User left your channel.
Copy.
User left your channel.
Do you want to pursue them and, well, you don't have probable cause anymore. Well, you heard that. Do you still have eyes on them?
No, I don't have eyes on them.
Copy. Well, if you're out on patrol and such, just
User
keep an
joined
eye
your
out for them,
channel.
because now I'm curious.
Yeah, I have no clue.
Oh, Lord.
User joined your channel.
It's a weird-ass issue.
User joined your channel.
What issue?
So, when people call it to support, they normally can go with another person. That guy is just like, my name's Grandpa. I need to do some stuff.
Interesting. Hang on, give me a second. 3-5 will be out of his head for a couple minutes.
10-4.
That's right, you better go out of your head, boy.
User left your channel. User joined your channel. User disconnected from your channel. User joined your channel. User left your channel.
2-6 is gonna go drive around off base.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Oh.
User joined your channel.
Where at?
User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Three five is back in his head.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
3-5, any updates on the Cole Freeman situation? Seriously though, where the fuck did everybody go? What the hell?
User joined your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Three five. Does anybody copy?
I copy.
10-4. Thank you. I went out of my head for a couple minutes. I came back and nobody was here.
Sorry, we're just doing PSU stuff. I just wasn't paying attention.
That's okay. I just wanted to make sure that you guys didn't get into a situation.
Nope, we're all good.
User joined your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel.
Hey, welcome back, Mango. I changed my name because, well, this has been my YouTube account for quite a while, and The other name just wasn't what I usually
User
go by in
entered your
games and
channel.
everything. Now that I'm streaming on the regular basis,
User
I just
left your
decided to
channel.
change it to my usual screen name. On most everything, I'm Dr. Fappingston on everything from Steam, Minecraft,
User in your
everything I've
channel
ever
timed
been
out.
on past like 2012. Because before, this channel was mainly something I used to upload guitar covers and such. But now that I'm actually uploading gaming videos and stuff like that, I figured it'd be more fitting to use my usual name. Repeat last transmission, you did not go through.
Advisor in pursuit with a white Lambo.
Copy that. Location? This guy's gonna go down, isn't he? What is he doing? (3-5) PSU 1. What's your current location?
Elk City.
Copy that.
Not actual. Does anybody need a rangefinder?
2-5.
Anybody else?
User joined your channel. User left your channel.
3-5. Does anybody know what FAA's frequency is?
1.
Repeat last, you cut out.
122.
122, copy, thank you. CG to FAA.
User joined your channel.
CG to FAA. CG to FAA.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
3525. How's that pursuit going?
We lost eyes on the car, but we've got a down person at Vehicles Factory. Kings are on their way, helicopter landing here, so.
Solid copy. Were the Kings invited, or is that a problem?
They were called in Twitter from another King, so. No idea what's about to happen here.
You guys need help up there? Location?
Vehicle Factory. Be advised, there's a guy with a rifle.
Is it a hunting rifle?
No, it's a rifle.
3-5 Jack, you here?
Redem cone 2 back to the base, then I can sign on duty.
Copy that, 9 actual. Three five. Go ahead.
Copy. Can you get a Guardian unit up? We currently have a helicopter with 2 known active warrant suspects in it, flying very, very, very erratically over Vehicle Factory. Or could you bring a vehicle disabling rifle, one of the 2?
Copy that. Currently, we do not have a pilot online or awake as far as I am aware. Let me stand by for PSU.
Stand by. Max, are you here?
Copy that, I'm on my way to...
What are your SFPs before you can shoot a helicopter down with the vehicle disabler?
We give 3 warnings. Over Twitter, aviation comms, and then try to communicate directly.
10-4. It's currently waving off and leaving.
10-4, just monitor. Next, do you have a rifle, or do you want me to go pick up mine at my house?
It currently has Ethan Freeman and Vince is something else.
User joined your channel.
Helicopter, so both are currently wanted for. I don't know what Ethan's wanted for, but Vince's is currently wanted for 10-15 officers and running multiple times.
10-4, sir.
Switching back to SD comms.
Max, did you hear me about having a rifle?
Yeah, I believe Noah has mine. If Noah wants to be my gunner, he can, but I don't know if he's still awake.
Somebody needs to respond, otherwise I'm going back to my house to get mine.
Go get yours. Me and Noah are at the Vehicle Factory right now.
Copy that. Mr. Sullivan, I'll have a Guardian 1 prepped for use.
10-4.
3-5 Matt, are you on base or are you still off duty?
I am coming on to base as we speak right now.
Solid copy, I'll be here. Three 5 will be leaving front gate going to helipads.
User joined your channel.
Just so you have a description of the helicopter, it's going to be a blue and white helicopter with sheriff written on the tail.
Is it a stolen vehicle?
No, just so you have a description of the helicopter, it's going to be blue and white with sheriff written on the tail.
Other one.
Alright, do you have an M320?
Mr. Sullivan's getting one, I believe.
Who the hell is this? 3-5, we have a blue Silverado on base. Can you identify yourself if you're on comms? (3-5), that sounds like it's going to be a negative. It looks like he's heading back to airfield through the passageway.
Just for some information, that guy was wearing a orange-looking vest, kind of like what EMS wears. Just if you see him come back.
Do you want me an AST gunner? Probably a better idea.
Oh, Mr. Sullivan will be doing that since he's bringing the rifle. I bought a couple of mags for him.
Okay, I thought you were buying the rifle. Understood.
Noah took mine, and I don't want to buy.
That's fine.
Guardian 1 to non-actual.
Non-actual.
Guardian 1 is prepped and ready.
3-5, we have one individual, white shirt, black pants at front gate. I'm gonna get out and go up there to the gate so I can open that for him.
Running code 3 is back to base.
Copy that, 9 actual. Hello, sir. What can I do for you?
I'm an apprentice.
You are a new apprentice?
Make sure I sign on duty before I do anything else.
Copy, 9 actual. Alrighty, what's your name, sir? Can I get your ID?
Here you are.
Frederick Wallace, okay. It doesn't appear you have your white papers as of yet. Let me go ahead and see if I can confirm, although I'm pretty sure I've seen your name around before. We are about to embark on a situation, so depending on what 9 actual, or the captain says, we may have you sit tight here for a little bit.
The vehicle factory
You
still.
have anything to eat or drink?
Yeah.
I ran here and exhausted myself.
I just got some information that that helicopter that they were talking about might be a possible creator. Checking out some stuff. We can still check it out if you'd like, though.
There you are. 3-5, we have a new seaman apprentice at the front gate. He was the white shirt, black pants. It's Frederick Wallace. Can you confirm?
This is 9-2, I can't confirm.
Solid copy. Thank you very much. Alright, what's this here? Okay, go ahead and get out of the road. The captain's coming back, so he's going to be flying through here. Like I said, we're going to a situation at the moment.
Thank you.
Three, 5, what would you like me to do with the apprentice at the gate currently?
Start training him. Gate guard, even gate guard. Get him active.
Solid copy, sir. Will do. Alright, buddy. Looks like they don't need me for that, so they're going to go ahead and take care of that, and I'm going to get you all suited, booted, and trained up. How's that sound?
Good to me.
Alrighty, is this yours here?
Yeah, but my eyes have issues
I see. Okay. Yeah, I can't use that
User
either.
joined your channel.
Stupid.
Alrighty, go ahead and hop over the gate here, and I will get you. Let's see. First things first. You don't have your white papers yet, so I don't
User
think you're going to be able to
disconnected
clock
from your
in,
channel.
but we can try. Oh, sorry. I guess before anything, I should introduce myself. Petty Officer Zane Cora over aviation.
User left your channel.
Is that last name, Petty Officer?
That is Cora, K-O-R-A.
User joined your
As you know, I'm
channel.
Frederick Wallace.
User
Nice to meet
left
you.
your channel.
Or I suppose, Simeon Apprentice Wallace.
I'm sorry, one more time?
I'm Frederick Wallace, as you know.
Yes, sir. Alright, let's go ahead and go in here and talk to this guy and see if we can get you clocked in. I don't think you will be until you have the white papers, because your ID still calls you a citizen.
Fine.
But we'll try. This guy is the guy who'll give you a radio, so you may be without a radio, so I'll have to relay any information that comes over radio to you, but that's alright.
Oh, he's accusing me of crimes. I mean, I'm impersonating the Coast Guard.
How dare he?
His mask might be a crime with a UCMJ.
You see, you know, that's what I was thinking. I don't know
think his
anywhere where that's
OS,
proper
User
uniform.
left your channel.
I think his rating qualifies for that entire mask.
What I want to know is why, if he's on desk duty, why he needs a what is that, rebreather? Gas mask?
Sort of respirator, yep.
Alrighty, well then I'm probably going to have to buy your gear for you as well. That's fine. Not a problem. Let me go ahead and pull out my car so that you have something to store stuff in. Do you have a house on the island?
Do not.
Okay. Then you're going to lose those clothes, because currently base housing is not working. Otherwise, I would let you store it in my place, but I've been holding off on buying a house until they fix base housing.
Right. Figure out how to run here once you take a pause.
Yeah, sorry, I'm really bad about that. I try to, like, stay at your pace, and then you're trying to stay at my pace, so we both
User
end up
left
just
your channel.
doing the stop and go thing.
Walking, my knees hurt or something. I'll figure it out real quick.
If you need any medical supplies, let me know.
I'm not actually injured.
Alright, you want to hop in here.
User left your channel.
Where did you go? Okay, so it looks like he might have just disconnected somehow. I'm not really sure.
User joined your channel. User left your channel.
Three 5. That Silverado is back on the airfield. He seems to be coming back to ram into me on CG base.
What kind of Silverado? Is it a black Silverado or?
It appears black currently, however it is nighttime. There was a blue one and it looked like the driver had the similar clothing on.
10-4, just be advised, EMS told us that there was a black one that hit him on the way down MSR about 10 minutes ago.
Copy. I see lights coming from the entrance to the airfield. Looks like they're en route to get him.
Guardian 1, we're en route.
Solid copy, thank you.
PSU-1's gonna be in route.
The individual has left the area as it would appear now. He did not end up hitting me. He stopped shy and went back onto the airfield.
User joined your
location
channel.
on the airfield.
Hold one.
PSU-1 will be in route.
User in your channel timed out.
Dan, was that you?
Hey, firm.
Alright, I'll just follow you then.
What? Do we know where it's going?
That is a negative at this time. I do not have eyes on him on the airfield.
User joined your channel.
9-2 is going to be stationing at the airfield entrance, blocking off the exit.
Solid copy, 9-2. I believe when the marked vehicle came up with the lights on, it might have spooked him. He probably left for the time being.
9 actual all units. The far left hangar, close to Coast Guard base, there is a vehicle inside with, looks like code 2s on. Could you investigate that?
About that?
Hey, firm, 9-2 will move that way.
So we just had
User joined
a
your channel.
Currently have
Silverado come in here and almost run directly into me when I was sitting over there in my car. They're investigating currently. Up there in the helicopter, that is our captain, as well as Matt Dream, the pilot for Guardian 1.
Gonna be coming to the back entrance.
Alright.
Alrighty. Give me just a moment here. 3-5, would you like me to hold my position at the passageway? I will await your arrival, Dan, or would you like me to go ahead and get this SA suited up?
Hold at the exit at the moment.
Copy that. Alright, we're going to hang out here for just a minute because we have the... Oh, what is he? He is lieutenant over deck, I believe. Either way, we have one of our command members coming here. He's going to sit here at the entrance to make sure that he does not get back on the airfield again.
Guardian 1 has you in sight.
Alright.
So we're going to wait for him to show up, and then we can go back that way.
Vehicle inside the truck?
I've got the nose of the vehicle in sight. That's all I can see at the moment.
Of the Silverado, correct?
Tahoe, inside. Oh. What do you got over there? Mr. North, I take it that you approaching that vehicle.
A firm, vehicle's empty.
10-4, sir.
Also locked, so it's secure.
Okay, we'll clear off from this. Where'd the other unit go?
Ran around behind him to see if anything was behind him.
10-4, read. Thank you.
Just heard a Silverado on the road, though.
Last time I saw that helicopter, the Silverado when it
User
came in,
entered
it was
your
blue,
channel.
and the person was wearing a kind of like a red hat with like a work vest, like orange and white, I believe, kind of clothing.
3-5, description of the individual driving that Silverado would be the same, however it appeared to be a black Silverado.
User left your channel.
I'm gonna go check behind the terminal over here as well.
Copy.
User left your channel.
I got a yellow Silverado. I
User
think it
joined
looks
your
like
channel.
the same description, but I could be wrong.
Location?
Currently outside of the airfield, over in the heading next to the bowling alley right now. What was the description again?
Description of the individual.
Orange's hat with a orange and
This
white
is
vest,
him.
I believe.
Yep, this is him.
I got eyes
Good,
on
Dan,
you.
follow me.
That yellow
taking off.
Silverado is taking off in front of the FD. Looks like he's heading right towards kind of CG area. Actually, never mind, he's stopping again. Never mind, he just wanted a better position.
User left your channel.
I'll wait to approach before I get additionals. We're currently right aside.
So what made you join Coast Guard?
User left your channel.
Suppose I was looking for something perhaps involving, but off the beaten path of your typical. Most people on the island, you know, they'll stick around for a while doing, you know, side jobs and mining or oil and whatnot. But they'll have aspirations of things
User
like
left
you know,
your channel.
law or the fire. I consider it the sheriff's department, but I don't know. I just suppose Coast Guard would be a better place for my time. Like the chaos, if you will, that the sheriff department might provide. You know, the institution, the Coast Guard, you certainly have a bit more
Anybody
trained
possibly get the
personnel.
license plate?
No offense to the sheriff department, that is, of course. A military organization is definitely going to be a bit more serious. That's what I prefer.
Repeat last one.
Did anybody possibly get the license
Sounds like we
plate?
have a few things in common. I also had considered joining Sheriff's Department prior to joining Coast Guard, but after having seen a few situations involving Sheriff's Department uninvolved to myself, I decided against it and had requested somebody to come to the front gate over Twitter and answer some questions because I never led a criminal life before joining Coast Guard, so I never really had much interaction with the Coast Guard. So to me, if somebody would have said the Coast Guard doesn't do anything, I would have believed them. And then I joined.
Next to FIFR.
Then I realized that
Like this a lot.
we're usually fairly busy.
Right.
But I mean,
know
that's a
that my
good
time
thing.
here won't be wasted.
It's definitely a good thing, and I like as far as communications and everything goes, it is, you know, especially during situations. I mean, we can definitely let out of our skin a little bit and relax and have a good time, but when it comes to situations and everything, it's don't talk unless you have something important to say.
Sure, you can be my co-pilot.
User left your channel.
Oh.
Oh, by the way,
Matches
everyone,
everything at this time.
nine actual is out of his head dealing with some house issues at the moment. He will be in my gunner position.
That's Nicker.
User joined your channel.
Alright, looks like that's the captain and Matt coming back down.
One, cease fire.
Like we happen to have a
Oh
Alpha
god.
India on the island.
Yeah, I guess.
The captain filing?
No. That's Matt. I don't know what happened there. I'm guessing a frame issue? Okay, that's CJS. I saw Tahoe and I didn't see any markings on it, but no, that's us.
Fucking cease fire.
That voice in your head?
Yeah, I hear that. I don't know what it's coming from.
It's a artificial intelligence. New technology added to the island.
I see. So I'm gonna head over here to Guardian 1. You can come along with me.
User left your channel.
Take your time.
Hey, John.
Gun on Zoom. Gun
Same
on.
old, same old. Frederick Wallace, meet Chief Petty Officer John Lancer. He's also a... Are you still probationary in MSRT?
Negative. I just got... I'm full on now.
Well, congratulations. Alright, Chief Petty Officer John Lancer and MSRT personnel. This is our newest Seaman Apprentice, Frederick Wallace.
Nice to meet you.
And inside there you'll see Matt Dream somewhere. Oh, there he is. Kind of camouflage into the seat. And then I believe the captain is out of his head currently, but you'll meet him soon enough.
Alright, or Ryzen, please back up, please.
Seeing as told where PSU1 is going to be, we're going back on the patrol.
Copy that, PSU-1.
That's a pretty
Be
set right
advised
there.
if the truck does go back on the airfield to arrest.
Alright, I'm gonna go grab my car because, well, that's probably the first thing you should learn. Whenever you drive on here in a civilian vehicle, and you'll probably go over all this in training, but you will always want to announce on radio your call sign, which I don't think you've been assigned yet, but once you are assigned, I'll check here in a minute. You'll say, like for me, for example, it's 3-5 is approaching CG main gate in a white Camaro. Something like that, just to let the person that's at the gate know that it is one of us that's approaching the gate. They will always check your ID, unless if you are in port security or have a CG vehicle, in which case if you're code 2s and you announce yourself on the approach, then most likely they will just let you in, because generally if you announce yourself, you're code 2, there's already an active situation going on. They're aware of who you are and why you're here, so yep. Alright, so I'm going to go grab my car, because whenever you drive civilian vehicles in here, you always want to park them underneath the solar panels. They will not go in there. The SD building is only for marked Coast Guard vehicles, because they're close to the gate, they're easy to get out in a situation very quickly.
Do we have any coordinates?
Alrighty.
Negative.
Okay, north or south, I just need a guess.
Play roulette with it. I'm sure you'll find him eventually.
User
Copy that, I'll try
disconnected
my
from
best.
your channel. User joined your channel.
Want me to follow you there? I wasn't quite clear on that.
Oh, yeah, I was just going to have you hop in the car.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, I should have specified. I was about to message you on the TS app, like, did you disconnect again?
No.
It's too dark out here, I can't see anything.
Fancy
3-5, the white Camaro is me.
Copy.
I've seen more than once guns get drawn on a random vehicle on base that nobody's called out. Always keep that in mind. If you think they might not know who you are and you're in an unmarked vehicle, just make sure that you let them know. Okay, so let me drop all my gear in the car because it's gonna get rid of mine when I buy yours.
User joined your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel.
Alright, go ahead and hop out. You can go ahead and hop out. Alrighty.
User left your channel.
So have you been a part of a faction before?
Not.
Alright, so this is
User
all
left
new
your
for you then.
channel.
Once you have your white papers, or you're whitelisted for Coast Guard, it'll show on your ID that you are active Coast Guard.
User joined your channel.
Once that
User
happens,
left your
which has to
channel.
happen from somebody in command, they have to go in there and add you to the
User
list.
joined your
Then
channel.
you can sign in at the SD building and get your radio. Then you can also access this shop,
Where
but
I'm
since you
seeing
can't
a
currently,
City
I'm just going to
Bank
buy the stuff
Yep.
for you and drop it.
Who is this?
This is 3-2.
10-4.
We're just checking it out because someone said the bank alarm was going off, and SD's checking out Boulder. It's clear.
6-2 radio check.
Lima Tyler.
User joined your channel.
Oh wow, it's been a while since I've seen this. Okay.
Big handsome.
Alright, that will be your uniform.
Baroni to my previous clothing, I suppose.
That's why I was asking if you had a house, because that's kind of a downside at the moment. That's why I never go off duty.
Okay. I'll deal with it.
If you want to put it in the car, if you have a friend who might have a house, you can give it to them. They can store it for you.
I might have a friend who has a house. I'm not sure how to ask him. Toss it in the car real quick.
Alrighty. I gotta unlock it, my bad.
Got the eye muscle.
Yeah, you gotta get in though.
Left the house outside.
User joined your channel.
Right.
User joined your channel.
You look all fancy like you.
Alright, got 10, 10, taser, lethal, all my uniform and my rangefinders. Alright, that's everything. Alrighty. At this point, you will not have a taser or anything. You'll have to be taser trained. Unfortunately, I am not personnel currently. Personnel are the only people who are able to train. Hopefully, in sometime shortly, I will become personnel, but at this time, I'm not. So you'll have to find somebody who can.
I found somebody who wants to talk to you. He's running at you now, though.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
Zane, is this your bird out here?
I do not own a Jayhawk. Is that Jack?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's Jack.
Okay. It's.
I
I gotta
will go
reset
grab
your
my
name tag.
Jayhawk then.
Yeah, no, I'm not a reserve pilot, so I cannot purchase a Jayhawk. This
You know
is.
what? We're gonna get you one purchase
User
today.
joined your
I'll pay
channel.
for it.
I got the money. I'm not worried about that.
User left your channel.
Alrighty, I just got this new Seaman Apprentice all suited up, so let me go ahead and give him off to, let's see, who's around. Dan's around, but I don't want to give a Seaman Apprentice to Dan.
Reed's there.
Yeah, Reed might be the best option.
Alright, so do whatever you need to do with him. Hello, Seaman Apprentice. Welcome to the family.
Nice
My
to
name's
meet you.
Jack Carter.
I'm Frederick Wallace.
Once you're done with that, meet me over at front gate, and we're gonna go get my skin textured and get you a Jayhawk. My
Sounds good.
textured and get.
Alright, so I'm gonna go park my car underneath the solar panels. I will leave it unlocked so you can get your clothes in and out if you need to. There's no SOP that says I need to keep civilian cars locked, but you do have to keep CG cars locked. However, that won't be much of an issue to you until, well, at Seaman level you can join one of 3 departments. I'm currently in aviation, which means I go up in the Jayhawk as a pilot, co-pilot, or the AST gunner to disable other aircraft if they're flying in restricted areas or generally being hostile. There's also the deck department, which handles going out on boat patrols, abandoned vehicles. They also, a large part of both aviation and deck is finding the pirate ship and apprehending anyone who is around it at the time that they do find it. Then you have port security. Port security is a little bit different. Port security, you will get a light bar vehicle with the CG logos on it and everything. Port security goes around to all the different ports, whether that be steel mill or import-export, anything that's on the coast. And currently it's a little bit different with SD's current situation. We are assisting with some of the regular Sheriff's Department duties, but as a general rule of thumb, we only have jurisdiction within ports, and if we are called to assist the Sheriff's Department.
Right.
Alrighty. So let me go ahead and see if Reed is available. Jack's coming on to give me flight training. I've been waiting on him for a little bit. So let me hand you off to somebody who can actually give you some training potentially. 3-5 to Reed.
Go for Reed.
Hey Reed, I have a new Seaman Apprentice here. I am getting ready to do some training myself. Would you be able to
User joined your channel.
take him under your wing for the time being?
Define what you mean.
What I mean is, I need you to kind of let him know what he needs to be doing. I'll go ahead and set him up at front gate. How about that? And then, okay, never mind. Just disregard. I got it.
Okay.
Thank you, Reed. All right, go ahead and come with me. I think Reed's doing something at the moment, but I'm going to kind of set you up with gate duty, give you this kind of rundown. Technically, I'm not personnel, but I can tell you how to run the gate.
Sounds fun.
Oh yeah. Honestly, as a Seaman Apprentice, a lot of what you'll be doing is sitting at this gate and announcing cars that approach, getting people's IDs and everything. We've all had to do it. The captain's done it. I still do it. Even at...
I'll do it. That sounds like fun to me, to be honest.
Well, I'm glad. It wasn't too bad for the first week and a half of being a Seaman Apprentice for me, but after that I was just like, okay, I'm ready for something else. But there's a lot of things that Seaman Apprentice can't do because of the fact that you are not allowed to have a lethal firearm until you hit the Seaman rank. So we don't generally want to bring Seaman Apprentice along to serious situations because, well, you don't really have a viable way to protect yourself. You'll have a taser once you get taser trained, but you can only tase somebody so many times before all it's doing is pissing them off. Alrighty, so basically, long story short with the gate...
Hello, Zane.
Hello. Sorry, you threw me off with the sheriff's vehicle.
User left your channel.
Have fun, boys. Make sure you're home by 11.
Okay.
Zane, you coming?
I'm gonna give him the rundown of how to operate the gate real quick, if you want to just sit there.
Right here, don't worry about it.
Okay, it'll only take me a couple minutes. Alrighty, so basically, whenever a car approaches, you'll be standing here generally watching. You don't have a radio currently, which is gonna kind of be a problem.
Right.
Here, I need to set your name tag again.
Don't you love these green outfits?
Dude, these things are so much better than the cone outfits.
I know, right?
Alright, so, Jack, who do we need to get a hold of to get him whitelisted? He doesn't have a radio, so I'm really hesitant to put him on gate when he can't radio.
I'll get him whitelisted, don't worry about it. What's your name? Hand me your ID.
Rick Wallace?
Give me the ID.
It is. Hang on.
Thank you. Give me like 30 seconds.
Alright, this is Jack Carter, you met him a minute ago. He's a Master Chief Petty Officer, which means he is 3 ranks above me. I am currently a Petty Officer, then there's Chief Petty Officer, there's Senior Chief Petty Officer, and then there's Master Chief Petty Officer. And then after Master Chief Petty Officer, well, disregarding aviation ranks, you would be going to...
Ensign?
Yeah, I was thinking Ensign. I was pretty sure it was Ensign.
Yeah, it's Ensign.
I didn't want to say it and sound like an idiot.
User joined your channel.
Got the MCPO insignia on his sleeve, as you have.
Hey guys, my game panel login doesn't seem to be working. Anyone that can help me out with that?
Game panel login.
I wonder where that
like,
is.
It's to whitelist people.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I've never seen it.
Okay, thank you.
I thought
yeah,
you were speaking
I
in
think
his
I
head.
might have just forgot my... Like, the one for whitelisting and all that.
My right shoulder, what's that say?
It says Seaman Apprentice.
Oh yeah, I've been
User
set up
left
on
your
there and
channel.
set as an executive for like a
User
month
joined
now.
your
It's
channel.
just,
On the vest.
since like 2 days ago, it's been acting all wonky.
On the vest, you mean this eagle piece on the front?
Yeah.
The little
Say,
gold eagle says U.S. Coast Guard. This side says United States Coast Guard as well.
Let's see. Thank you.
No problem.
Could you message me the login and password just to make sure I have them set correctly?
Jack, you're talking to the wrong freak.
Could
User
you
left
email
your
me,
channel.
message me the email and password, make sure I have it, the right one?
User joined your channel.
How long have you been in the Coast Guard?
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Set myself to whisper here. I've been in Coast Guard for... Let's see, I spent about 2.5 weeks as an apprentice, which is longer than most. If you do your job right and everything, and my issue was I wasn't on during the same times the command was on, so I kept missing them. Generally, it's about 2 weeks is the general time frame. That's not guaranteed that you'll get to seaman within that. What was that?
I'll be right back.
Okay. So I spent about 2.5 weeks as an apprentice. Spent, I think, 3 weeks as a seaman, and then I've been a petty officer for almost a week. No, well, yeah, we'll just say almost a week for the sake of the conversation. So, because I was just promoted the other day. So, what is that? Month and a half.
Bad?
No, not bad at all. I mean, and I'll tell you now, it only gets better after you get out of the Seaman Apprentice phase. Seaman Apprentice phase is kind of just earning your bones and everything. Like I said, you'll be spending a lot of time here. It really is meant to show that you can follow orders, you are prepared to do your job, even if it does get boring at times. I mean, and don't get me wrong, you will go out on boat patrols and such. It's just, you know, when we have a Jayhawk going up in the air, we have boat patrol going to DOC, and then a PSU unit also going to DOC to deal with like a really active situation. Chances are you'll still be here. Welcome back, Jack.
I need to set your name.
But yeah, once you get Seaman, you'll have the lethal firearm go on a lot more situations. And I haven't regretted joining Coast Guard at all. And I was hesitant when I first joined because, like I said, I had never lived a criminal life prior to joining Coast Guard, so I never saw them and didn't know exactly what they did. If somebody would have told me that Coast Guard didn't do a damn thing, I would have believed him. And then I joined.
I was a bit skeptical when I was handed the orientation packet, if you will. I was disappointed with a few things I saw, but was encouraged to come over here and check it out. And so far, since I've approached this gate and met you, things have been going good.
Well, I'm glad that I can brighten up your day.
You have been put in a whitelisting pool within the next half hour. One of the chiefs will accept it and you'll be whitelisted. Once that happens, I'll let you know and you can go get your whitelisting, okay?
Thank you.
Alright, Zane, you ready to go?
Did somebody call that out? I didn't hear him.
No, I think he was already on base before.
Okay.
Who is that in there? Hi, who is this?
Matt.
Oh, hey, Matt.
I heard you're gonna do Zane's piloting stuff today.
Yeah, would you like to tag along?
No, because I'm tired. I'm just glad I'm not the only one that can actually fly an NA now, which is great. Because you,
okay.
you know, yeah. But you guys have a great night.
Bye.
Have a good one, Matt.
Alright, Zane, you ready to go?
Yep, just one second.
Oh, wrong freak, my bad.
Alrighty, so whenever a car approaches, normally you radio in and give the description of the vehicle. Just real brief, say something like, white Chevy Silverado approaching CG main gate. If you can see the people inside, you can say occupied ×1, occupied ×2. And then once they arrive, and basically you always want to call out when they show up, because that way, if we don't get a response from you, we know the last vehicle you were with. So when we have to send out a search party to go find you, we know who we're looking for. Whenever a vehicle approaches, you'll just hop over to this gate. Always be polite and respectful with everybody you meet, regardless of how they're treating you, and it is difficult at times. You'll basically just walk up to the... Yes.
You ready?
We'll be right back.
I will be ready in just a moment. I just want to make sure that he's aware and everything. Sorry, I know you're waiting on me. Whenever a vehicle approaches, you'll go ahead and go up to the door, ask them for their ID. Any variation of, you know...
Marshals aren't responding. We got a lot of people coming in here legally at DOC.
This is U.S. Coast Guard, Seaman Apprentice Frederick Wallace. Can I see your ID, please? And then, if it is a civilian, you'll generally want to ask him what their reason for being here is. Get their ID and everything. And then, yeah, that's basically it. Normally you'd radio over and, you know, kind of give us an idea of why they're here, who they are. If they want to come in, sometimes they'll just have a question. Like, I've had multiple people come up to the gate and ask me, where do I spawn a boat at? Or, you know, where do I get a flare? Stuff like that. Otherwise, most of the time at the gate, you're just letting CG members in. You still ask for their ID, though, even if you see them in uniform, even if you see them in a CG vehicle, because you never know if those items were stolen. So, alright, are you good to go, or you have any questions?
I think I'll be good to go if I'm just left here.
Alrighty. Like he said, here in about a half an hour or so, you should have your whitelisting. So periodically, just go check in that building and talk to that guy again. And eventually, he'll stop accusing you of impersonating Coast Guard.
You're a criminal.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you.
Yep, you have a good one. Nice meeting you.
You.
I believe the Jayhawks are 10 grand, if I remember correctly.
That's what I was told.
Yeah, so we'll go grab some money for that. And
User left
how's your day been, Zane?
Since I've been home from work, not too bad.
Good to hear.
Today went by pretty damn slowly, all things considered.
I mean, my day in school went by pretty quickly. Work was slow as hell, though.
Well, at my job, for some reason, I found this theme where it seems like the days go by really slowly, but the week as a whole, it's Friday before I know it.
Yeah, they just ran me over.
Yeah.
Black Tahoe, Black Tahoe.
Oh, hold on. We're gonna go to the other garage.
Get him. He's a Black Tahoe leaving. I have his license plate. Just left DOC. Hit.
Oh, did they not have this garage over here anymore?
I don't think so. The closest garage, if you go back to the car painter, the house is behind the impound lot. There's 2 garages over there.
I shot him. He should be injured.
10-4.
Hopefully that whitelisting goes through soon. I'm really kind of concerned about having him there without a radio.
Yeah. I mean, you could have gave him yours and then just signed off and signed back on and got.
Really, I can do that?
Yeah.
Oh.
As long as he's not auxiliary and like cannot have a radio.
Okay.
Give it to him.
Well, shit. If I would have known that.
Black Tahoe did
User
not go
joined your
heading
channel.
up towards out.
How long are you gonna be here today, Jack?
Range Master, are you still in this free?
Good, another hour and a half. Maybe an hour.
Alrighty, if he's still not whitelisted when we go back to base, I'll go ahead and give him my radio. Can you go by the bank so I can grab some money for the Jayhawk?
Yep. I don't know if we'll be able to get all the training done, but we'll try to get it mostly done.
That is fine, I think. Most people have the pilot training in multiple days.
Yeah. We're gonna try to get you done quick. Well, not quick, but I have faith in you. I think you'll be quick.
I don't know if you've watched any of the videos I put up, but that should give you a general idea of what I'm capable of flying a helicopter.
No, I haven't watched any of them.
I apologize if Nick got on your ass earlier.
Who?
Nick.
User left your channel.
About what?
About getting me trained, because he was telling me, he was like, "You're still not trained?" I'm like, "Oh no, somebody's in trouble." So I hope it wasn't you.
He just told me you needed to be. No, I'm fine. Nobody got in trouble. He was just like, "Hey, Zane Cora needs to be trained. Any of you guys gonna be around today?"
Oh, I see.
Let me go to the bank and cash my check. Fucking god damn it. Alright, well let's head back up to Freeman Mountain.
I will be right back.
Honestly, I was kind of hoping he was.
Be back like 30 seconds, not even.
And I didn't say that.
I want to get out from.
Oh, Kyle.
Maybe even got arrested. I don't know. We'll find him. He's still sitting with that. Right there. Hey man. Yeah. I'll ride back up with you, Dan. Yeah, I ain't gonna wheels down here. So. Yeah.
That's concerning. I hope he comes back really quick. Because he just left me here with a group of fucking Freemans, and I don't want to deal with that right now.
Did you? Yeah. I gotta go buy some. I gotta go buy some hamburgers real quick. Yep. All right.
There you are.
Zane, sorry about that.
That's okay. I only got nervous because you left me next to a metric fuck ton of Freemans by myself.
Ah, they wouldn't do
User left
anything.
your channel.
That's what I was hoping.
I've never had any bad experience with them, but I've
Neither have I.
Brandon.
I've never had any bad experiences with him either, but You know, when a pack of them rolls up and you just poof out of nowhere. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh
I
shit.
mean, I guess.
Rather be safe, especially considering they want us to
Wait, they got rid of
not
the gate
go
here?
alone. Did they? What the hell? Oh wait, no, I think they put it. No, wait, yeah, they did get rid of the gate.
Huh. Well, they're trying to phase out FAA as a whole.
My dad actually wants to join the island and basically put FAA straight. He's got experience with air
do it.
traffic control and everything. I've been trying to get him to fucking do it. He's coaching my little brother's soccer team right now, so he's been rather busy. But I've been trying to get him to get onto the island, and because I mean,
Well, we're gonna need to cross the runway, aren't we?
But I mean, he has the full potential to write up SOPs, kick Mr. Farrington out of the way. I mean, but that's not his intention. His intention is not to come on the island and just say, "All right, buddy, move over. This is mine now." You know, he wants to help as much as he can. I told him he's probably going to have to go straight to the director of FAA if he wants to get anywhere, because the rest of the people seem to be all children.
User left your channel.
I mean, he used to host lots and lots
Would you
of.
like me to? Actually, you know what we'll do?
What are we going to do?
Think about this. We are going to pull out the heli. I'm gonna go park the car under the solar panels right across the runway, and then we'll run back. Okay? You
Sounds
can stay
good.
here while I go do that. So go pull out your heli. I'm gonna go park the car and run back.
Sounds good to me. I will be out of my head for about 30 seconds because I gotta pee.
For what?
I said I'll be out of my head for about 30 seconds after I pull the heli out, but I should be back before you get back.
6-2 is entering base in a white marked Tahoe via FAA airport entrance.
Well, it's inside the tent. That seems like it might be a slight issue. We're just gonna hope that it doesn't instantly explode.
What's the vehicle description? A Mustang, correct?
User left your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel. User left your channel.
3-5 to Mr. Wallace. Do you have a radio yet?
User joined your channel.
Oh, he's not gonna have the frequency, that's right.
Glen Actual 3-5, is he currently on duty or what?
He is awaiting whitelisting. It should be within the next few minutes. Jack went ahead and put it in for him. So once his white papers come through, he will be able to grab a radio. I told him to go ahead and periodically check the SD building.
Where is he currently located?
He should be up by the front gate somewhere.
Hang on a second. I'll check his whitelisting now.
Copy that, thank you.
Alright, Zane, you ready? I'm gonna take pilot seat, you take co-pilot, but you're gonna have all controls. I'm gonna run you through startup and everything, okay?
Okay. Okay. I'd like to get him a radio. 9 Actual is over there currently. I believe he's checking the whitelisting status.
No. I already checked that he's not put through yet.
Okay.
Checking the same thing.
That was Frederick Wallace. He is known as 1-3 on the roster.
Hey Zane, can you go ahead and open up the Jayhawk?
There.
Thank you. Let's hop in here. Let me pull up me document.
So I know all the calls and everything. I know about all that. The startup sequence is what I'm gonna need to practice.
Okay, you're gonna be using my tail number, okay? 6037, Charlie Golf 6037.
37,
User
okay.
disconnected from your channel.
Then actual, I don't see him currently in game. Is he in a different channel?
I do not believe he has left. However, it is possible he was having crashing issues earlier.
Please confirm so I can give him his papers.
Will do. He will also need a radio. I was not aware that I could give him my radio and get a new one.
Wanna go back to base and do that?
Yeah. I don't want to get my ass ripped open by the captain.
It doesn't do much good unless he has his papers.
Copy, sir. I will confirm. Hold one.
Okay, do you want to go back to base and do that?
Yeah, probably best.
Alright, go do that.
Like I said, I don't want the captain to rip my ass open for leaving him without a radio. That was a huge oversight on my part. Because we have no way to know if he gets himself in trouble. .359 actual.
Got 3-5.
It appears he is still on the island somewhere. He should be up by the front gate, but he might be somewhere in the SD building.
What's his name again?
Frederick Wallace? He is listed as 1-3.
I do not. No, I do not.
Wait,
very nice.
Thank you.
User joined your channel.
Cockpit lights on. We got those collision lights on. Let's go deal with the demon stuff. And we will get on the road.
Sounds like a plan.
Make sure you lock the heli.
Oh right, that's mine.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
3-5 is headed to front gate with Jack to check on him.
Roger that. We have a black truck right in front of our base. Not sure what the hell he's doing.
Sir, please speak to this gentleman to go on duty.
Fortunately, he's not.
Is that on base or in
He
front?
still says that I'm attempting to impersonate someone. Should I perhaps
alright,
go on my head?
Mr. Wallace, take a power nap.
What's going on?
Take a power nap, sir, and come right back, and I'll wait for you right here.
One moment.
Yes, sir.
That's always fun.
Hello, sir. I apologize. I just realized after I left, I'm in the middle of trying to do pilot training with Jack Carter. It just occurred to me that I should not have left him at the front gate without a radio, and that is my bad.
Don't worry about it.
Well, I don't want him to have somebody roll up and try to start something with him and him have no way to contact us.
He's being polite. Zane, listen, we've all got different stuff to do. He was polite. We're dealing with it. It's not an issue.
Okay, sir. Understood.
I'm not gonna stress, man.
Start working on it.
I'm just seeing the potential for something to go terribly wrong with that situation.
But he was very polite. He did not move. We were watching. We had one of the chiefs pull out my boat, and he didn't move at all. He stayed right there.
In all the time that I've spoken with him so far since he arrived at the front gate, he has been incredibly respectful. He seems like he will be a great addition at this time.
I overlooked his application. He's got a very good application.
Sir?
Oh, Jack. How you doing, buddy?
Very good. How's your day been so far?
Good.
Nice to hear.
So I hear we're trying to get a little more NA pilots trained.
Oh, yep. That's what we're going up to do with Mr. Corey here right now.
Oh. Did you warn him?
Day 1 begins now.
Warn me? What?
Rest in peace.
Oh, no.
Let him know later.
Oh, yeah. I will. Hey, Zane, you ready to hop up in the bird?
I don't know anymore. Yeah, let's go.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Have fun.
Oh, yeah.
Goodbye, my friend.
That sounded like a definite goodbye, like I'm not coming back.
I'm sure he's fine.
No, he's fine.
Immediately, that helicopter explodes as soon as he gets in.
Mr. Cora, relax, please. No stress. I just want more NA pilots. That's all.
User joined your channel.
Trying to have a little fun with you.
I understand that, sir.
Mr. Carter, give him the full run out.
Will do, sir.
Thank you very much, brother.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
I don't know. I feel like some crazy stuff's about to happen.
I have no fucking clue what happened. I have no idea what he's referring to. Oh, turn the cockpit. Oh, let me turn the cockpit lights on. They like to get all glitchy, and sometimes they turn off even though you turn them on. Do you see them on now?
No, my dash is still all kinds of dark.
God damn it. How about now?
Nope. Oh, well, what am I looking for? Is it supposed to be? I mean,
the interior, the red lights.
Right. I assume it should be bright in here. No, I don't see anything.
Huh. Alright, what I need you to do is look up on the panel above your head, and you'll see a button that says cockpit lights.
See headlights, collision lights, searchlight,
gonna
cockpit
be
lights.
Let me try.
There we go. I got it now.
Perfect. Yep, I got it too. Sometimes they glitch out and they'll turn off. Alright, collision lights on. Perfect. Okay. Do you know how to start it up, or do I need to run run you through that.
User joined.
I need you to run that down for me, nice and slow, so I can write it down and take a note, because that is the one part of the whole startup procedure and taking off that I don't understand.
Okay, perfect. We'll just start from the beginning of day one on what we're supposed to go through. First off, whenever you enter your Jayhawk, there are some necessary things you need to make sure you do on your checklist. 1. If you have an AST or maybe picking up an AST in the near future, do you have an LRR on board? That is one thing you need to think about, because you don't want to be caught out in the field and you need an LRR to take a helicopter down and you forgot to put one in the heli. Okay?
Understood.
Next thing you want to do is make sure that you have fuel. If you don't, there's usually a fuel truck sitting around. If not, contact an admin and they'll give you one. Okay?
Understood.
After that, that is when you are going to begin your startup. First step of that is going to be the battery. You see the battery?
Gate, yellow tow truck.
I am looking now.
The button closest to you on the center console.
Switch battery, see it.
Yep, I'm going to go ahead and hit that. You're going to watch me do these buttons and I'll tell you what I'm doing as I do it, okay? So first, you switch battery. And then you jump 2 buttons down on the same row and you'll see engine generator number 1 and 2. You flip 1 and then you flip 2, okay?
User left your channel.
And then you're going to move to the button row in front of that and hit the APU control. It's the farthest left button on the center console. Go ahead and flip that forward. And then this is where you just got to pay attention a little bit, because it's a little sequence that you need to do. In the middle of that front row, you are going to hit ECS start. That is going to flip towards you. You are then going to jump to the row behind it and switch APU generator forward. And then you're going to go back to ECS and flip it back down.
This is Wallace receiving.
And then fuel pump goes towards you, and then you hit ignition and you're all good to go, okay?
Okay, so I've got this all written down here in front of me. I've got little arrows pointing which direction it's supposed to go and which direction which order it's supposed to go. Switch battery forward, engine gen 1 forward, engine gen 2 forward, APU control forward, ECS start back, APU gen forward, ECS start forward, fuel pump back.
Perfect.
Now just remember where the buttons are actually at.
Alright, why don't you just look at that, play around. Trick is when you're in the pilot seat, you can just right click and it will zoom in, but in the co-pilot seat, you go to your numpad and hit the little plus button and it will zoom in. It makes it a lot easier, especially if you're holding J. Where you're pointing.
User left your channel.
Wait.
218, do you copy?
Let me turn down my radio one more time.
So, to find the buttons, best thing to do is hold J so you get the little cursor in the middle of the screen.
Okay, I see that.
And when you're in the pilot seat, you can right click and it will zoom forward, but since you're in the co-pilot seat, look over to your numpad, and if you hit the little plus sign there, you'll zoom in, and it will help you look at the buttons better.
It zooms in with right click on co-pilot as well.
Oh, does it? Mine doesn't. I need it. Right click opens the camera for me.
Also the forward button on my mouse. But yeah, okay. So is it all set back to what it is normally?
Yep, everything's set back to cold start. Well, cold setting, I guess you want to say.
Alrighty, let me give this a go.
I will tell you if you do something wrong.
Hey, can someone come help me in the back? In the back of the parking lot, can someone come help me?
Should be good to start.
Ignition. Yep, I'm gonna hit ignition because it glitches out if the co-pilot hits it. But yep, you did it. Perfect. Would you like to run through it again?
I have it written down. It'll just take me remembering where all the buttons are in relation to each other.
Okay. If you just want to watch me set it back to the beginning of a cold start. What you want to do first is fuel pump, goes back down. Then you want to do APU control, so just do that whole top row, and then start on the engine generators, and just flip everything besides the APU generator.
Wait. So it's not the exact same sequence backwards?
No, it is not.
Okay, hold up.
There's no specific sequence when going backwards. Just make sure all switches are pointed down.
Okay, so it's not going to break anything if I just start flipping everything backwards?
No, it will not. You can do it in any order you want.
Okay, then that's fine. Shutdown is just...
Don't do the battery first, though, because then you can't switch certain
User joined your channel.
No, my charger's like flipped.
Just don't start with the battery. Okay?
So to shut down, all switches should be facing towards the rear of the helicopter.
Yeah, some, like the battery faces towards the rear, but most of them just face down to the floor of the heli.
Well, right, that's what I meant, not pushed forward.
Yep, as long as you understand, it's all good. Okay, now, let's take a look at me training documents. We're going to go over how to request spool up and what channel to do it on. You are going to go on to channel 125 for your Jayhawk radio. So hold Alt-P, Jayhawk, hit enable, and then set it to 125.
If you have to do all this for the training, I understand, but I've been through this in my co-pilot training. I already know how to request spool up, how to request takeoff, landing, over runway, just straight off the side over here.
Ask you some questions on it then.
That works for me.
So what channel is to request spool up?
Are we on Unicom or not on Unicom?
We are not on Unicom.
If there is an ATC active, spool up is requested to the ground channel on 125.
Perfect. And what would you say if your call somewhere is Charlie Golf 6037?
Lubbock ground, this is Charlie Golf 6037 requesting spool up on helipad number whatever helipad you're on. Which in this instance, since it goes from left to right, would be on helipad 1.
Perfect. Now that you got spooled up, what channel are you gonna move to?
126 to contact the air controller.
And what are you gonna say to request takeoff?
Are we going to be taking off along a runway, or are we just going to be...
This is like going out for a normal patrol, not an emergency takeoff.
Lubbock Tower, this is Charlie Golf 6037 requesting departure from helipad 1 along runway 7.
Perfect. Just one little tweak on that. They get a little picky on what you say. Just in the future say, gonna be departing via runway 7, direct departure. It would be gonna be hover taxiing to runway 7 for a direct departure route. So you want to say you're hover taxiing there, because otherwise they're gonna think you're in a plane. And yeah, that's it for the takeoff. That's how they distinguish if it's a plane or a heli.
So that would be Lubbock Tower. This is Charlie Golf 603. What was yours? 37. 37 requesting hover taxi from helipad 1 along runway 7.
Yeah, for a direct departure out.
For direct departure. Okay.
Okay, perfect. All that is good. Perfect. Now we are going to start on the landing. You understand all the takeoff, correct? What runway to go down, and then in the instance of an emergency takeoff, you can still go down the runway. I do that also, but because I just go over these trees and the antennas, just go down runway 7, which you can do also. You don't need to go through that little FAA taxi gate that we have in our wall.
Right.
You just go over there, down runway 7 for an emergency takeoff. Unless you want to, you can depart coast side, and in that you would say Charlie Golf 6037 to all Lubbock air traffic. Even if it's not on Unicom, you still say that, and you say we are going to be departing for an emergency takeoff from helipad 1 out to the east or west or whatever we're going into. Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, so that would be... Well, okay, would that be Lubbock air traffic, or would that be still Lubbock Tower? This is Charlie Golf 6037.
That would be, you would be doing that on 126, and what you're going to want to do is just advise all air traffic, that there's
User
an
joined your
emergency
channel.
takeoff being done from that helipad in which direction it's going, and then usually the air traffic controller will come on and say, okay, whatever your tail number is, you hold. They're doing an emergency takeoff there.
Okay, so for emergency takeoff is going to be Lubbock air traffic. Be advised, is Charlie Golf 6037 emergency takeoff from helipad 1.
Yep, that works. They're not too picky about it. As long as you get it across that it's emergency takeoff and you need to do it right then and there, there's no waiting for clearance. But yep, what you said's perfect. And you can customize it to be your own as long as you get that point across.
Right, and I think in a panic it's probably going to be a very quick
Emergency
version of that.
takeoff from, yeah. You can just say your tail number, emergency takeoff from here, going here.
User left your channel.
So are they concerned with your destination or only the direction you're going once you lift off?
Only the direction you are going.
Okay.
Okay. For landing, what you're gonna want to do is about, I'd say, 1,000 meters out. You're gonna want to say, this is just on a normal patrol, not an emergency landing. You're just gonna be saying, this is Charlie Golf 6037 to Lubbock Air Control to Lubbock Tower, requesting permission to approach on the runway 25. 25 is the best runway to use. Okay. But make sure you say approach, because that's how they know you're a helicopter instead of a plane.
What I have written down is Lubbock air traffic, be advised, is Charlie Golf 6046 is my call sign. We are approaching runway 25, direct passage to CG base. That's what Nick had sent me. So is that correct?
That works also.
Okay.
Yep. There are other little things you can say just for RP experience.
Right, everyone's going to have a little bit.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, that's perfect. But after you request the approach on a runway 25, once you are about to go down on a runway 25, you are gonna say, making final approach on a runway 25. So you're gonna request permission and then state when you are making final approach.
User joined your channel.
Okay. Understood. You
Okay.
think you're ready to test this out? Would you like to wait till the daytime?
I'm fine at night, but I would prefer daytime, yeah.
Yeah, we'll wait till the daytime. No
Just
problem.
for training
I always
purposes.
wish. Yeah.
Okay, so Charlie Golf 6046 requesting approach to runway 25, direct passage to CG base, and then is making approach.
Yes, is making approach.
For a northern patrol.
Copy that, Shark 1.
Pan 4, thank you, sir.
We have 2 S.
User joined your channel.
Wanting to know if they can come for a tour of the base.
Who are the officers?
Okay.
I believe
Lubbock Tower, this is Charlie Golf 6046. We are making approach to runway 25. Okay. Alrighty. We can, wait for daytime. I think it's been nighttime for a minute, so it shouldn't be too long.
You want to practice startup, you can do that.
I will go ahead and do that.
Probably the most beneficial thing. Would you like to practice it from the pilot seat so you can get the view?
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, so why don't we go ahead and do that? Hello, Mr. Owen.
Hello, we're just taking a few pictures because it looks beautiful.
Well, thank you.
I'm trying to kiss.
Would you like
fly it?
me to
Yes.
get in there?
Oh,
No, you're not flying.
sure.
You're not flying until I say you're flying, okay?
Okay.
Maybe when I feel you're worthy, I'll take you out to
Hold on.
Penis Island and let you fly it around a little bit.
Turn around. This is how I get to the top here. Oh, come here. Turn around.
That's how you get curb stomped.
Oh gosh.
Would you like to come along? We're training a new pilot here.
Sure, you might want to be ready to fly, because I heard SD's going to try and serve a warrant at Freeman Mountain. So, yeah.
Good for them, I care less.
Okay. Well, that wasn't the response I was expecting, okay.
And what do you want me to say? Oh, I can't wait to go deal with this.
Well, no, not really, because,
The
you know,
aids that they're gonna give us
I
by,
know,
like...
I know. Because it's on Freeman Mountain, like, why would you even want
User
to do
left
that?
your channel.
I know, right?
It's Freeman. Ugh.
Zane, you
Yep.
can often pilot seat and practice
User
startup
left
if you
your
want.
channel.
Yeah, sorry, I got distracted.
I almost know style.
User joined your channel.
It's hard though. It's long.
Guarantee you can't start it up.
Come over here.
You're not getting. You're not. Where are you going?
I'll show you. I can start it up. Come in one of these Jayhawks.
I don't think this one's unlocked. I don't have.
I'll
mine
show
on
you.
tab.
I'll start it right up. Complicated.
I have confidence in Zane. He's always been my favorite. When he was an SA, he was my favorite SA. There we go.
Ouch.
Zane, we're gonna finish up day 1 of the training, which is all the landing and takeoff procedures, and then I'm gonna need to hop off.
Alrighty.
Tomorrow, I should be on maybe like a half hour earlier than today.
Okay.
And maybe we can get through 2 days tomorrow without all like the inconveniences, like going to get a Jayhawk and getting the guy radio and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It says ECS is not on APU boost. What did I do wrong?
Okay, so tell me, let me hop in Copilot.
When you want to go out really quick?
Okay.
Where are we going?
Look in the Twitter.
So what did you just,
Look in the Twitter.
you didn't do the engines.
Steel mill?
I turned the engine generator 1 and
job
2
somewhere?
off.
Stop saying
The
that.
Are you
ignition's
trying to
obviously
turn
off.
things off?
sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think they're
You're gonna
doing a
want to
big
go
job. I think they're
ahead
just messing
and
about.
hit the fuel pump.
I don't know.
I think it's honestly.
Repeat last transmission.
What's your 20?
Is it not letting you hit it?
I'm over by the Jayhawk.
If I can
I
find
hit
the
it for you.
fuel pump.
I hit the fuel pump. It's the one on the front row
It's an
directly to the
apprentice
right.
Oh, I see it now.
Yep, I flipped it down for you. Now just
Okay.
do the APU control and the battery and you're all good. So when you're powering down, the mistake you made is you're not pressing all the buttons. You're only pressing the
User
ones that are
joined your
flipped
channel.
forward.
Joined your channel.
Like you tried to hit ECS, but that one's already in the off position.
Shut up, Reed.
APU control is now, it's on again, isn't it?
Yes, it's on. You want to turn the APU control off. It's the front row direct. Yep, perfect.
I'm fine.
And
if you wanna go check
everything's
out,
off.
like, the banks,
Perfect.
'cause someone's
You want to
saying
go ahead
that
and try to
they're
start
doing
it
a
up
good
again and power it
I
down?
know the one in
Go ahead and do
Boulder's
that.
already grabbed, so you can't do that one. So
It's about to be daytime. Practice it one more time and then we'll go up.
I guess that's our job, eh?
Hello, gentlemen. I need your name. How are you doing?
Mr. Carter.
User joined your channel.
I'm just getting code command. There you go.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Fitzcharles.
Jack. Fuck no, that didn't go very well.
Let me get that name.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I set you as my. Why did I do that?
In there.
Then
You just said his name is
The
yours.
new NA pilot. Yeah, I did set his name.
Oh,
Who's
like,
the
I
new
wanna
NA
be an
pilot?
Pilot.
Zane Cora.
Zane, nice.
Okay.
Zane.
He is my protege.
Hello there.
Can I show you
Only
that I
another
can start
NA
it now,
pilot.
Jack?
9-2+1 heading out space to go find some EMS.
What?
Copy that.
What did you say, Dylan?
Can I show you now that I can start it? Because you don't think I
Every
can?
time somebody says
No,
Dylan,
we're going
I
to do
think they're
training.
calling me.
Alright, you're gonna hop in the
I'm Dylan
co-pilot,
too,
Zane.
so.
I'll hop in pilot.
I know that's my name in RL, so.
Alright, why don't you guys go take out an RBM or something along
The Shark
PSU,
one
my
right
man.
now is about to go out PSU with Seb right now.
Okay.
We have nobody out there.
Dylan
at
and Noah. Wait.
Hey there, Only Tech, how you doing?
all. Let's rock. Yeah, Noah said.
Dylan, you want to come up with us and Noah?
Coming too, or
go with them?
Go with Dylan if he wants to go.
No, go with them and do something useful.
I'm an aviation.
I didn't even see you join.
Boy, I'm going with them. Sorry.
Alrighty.
Oh, wrong seat.
No, that's the right seat. Stand there.
No, I want to sit on the side.
Oh, you're gonna stay quiet back there. He needs to focus.
Okay. Shh.
Alright, go ahead and request spool up. I don't believe there is an ATC right now. Just
I don't either, but I'll
and if no one's
I'll
if
humor
no
him.
one's on 125, just advise them that you're
Yep.
spooling up.
3 times, then advise.
Just do it once and then advise.
Lubbock ground, this is Charlie Golf 6037 requesting spool up on helipad 1. Lubbock ground, be advised, this is Charlie Golf 6037 spooling up on helipad 1. Go right ahead.
27 plus 218 will be PSU 1.
Jack?
Yes?
Did you hear me?
Yep, you advised them.
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and spool up. You wanna go ahead? I'll flip everything back to normal and then you spool the
User
baby up.
left your
I
channel.
feel like the turning it off is going to be the hard part, but do I have to turn all the switches back when I go to park it, or can I just lock it and leave them ready?
It's recommended that you put it back to normal in case it's just a good habit to have, say in case you leave your Jayhawk open and some guy tries to come and steal it, they're not going to find it all set and ready for him.
Right.
That's what stops a lot of people from stealing our Jayhawks. They don't know how to start it up. Hey, you're good to go ahead and do the startup sequence. I'll hit the ignition once you're ready.
B2's gonna be going up to the general store, just get some jerry cans, I'll be back.
10 Phil.
Good to go.
Okay, perfect.
User left your channel.
Once it starts
User
up,
joined your
I'm gonna
channel.
let you go ahead and grab controls. I'll tell you when.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and grab the controls.
I have the controls.
Understood. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go over these poles, and then you're gonna get. I want you to be below 50 meters, but I want you to be above 10 meters. Anywhere in between there is perfect for hovering height.
Above 10, below 50. Got it. Should we advise that we are departing?
Yep, advise them that. And once you get to the end of the hangars, down runway 7, that's when you're gonna start to
User
lift up
left
and
your
cut out
channel.
to the beach. Okay.
User joined your channel.
Okay.
Best height for you to be at is, like the sweet spot is 25 to 30, hovering down the runway. That's the best starting height. Once you get better, you can go down to 5, even some people do 1 or 2. But you are good to go. Once you get to the end of the hangars, cut up to the beach.
Lubbock Tower, this is Charlie Golf 6037 requesting hover taxi from helipad 1 along runway 7.
Next time, say direct departure out.
There's no Lubbock Tower on, my friend, so you just need to use Unicom.
And if they don't answer, just advise them.
Yeah, another pilot came on. That's Unicom.
Okay, well go ahead and advise him that you're going to be going down along runway 7.
Will do.
Once you get out to the beach, you're going to go up to about 300 meters, because above water you need to be 200 or above, above land it's 500 or above.
Okay, I was told 300, so it's 500.
Oh, yep, I forgot the new FAA command turns into 300, I apologize.
Okay, that's fine.
200 above water, 300 above water.
Lubbock air traffic, be advised, this is Charlie Golf 6037 departing from helipad 1 along runway 7. Okay, we're ready. So you're going to say above 10, below 50, ideally 25 to 30, over the runway, pull off at about the hangar, and then ascend to 300 meters over the water. Or, well, 200.
You're just going to keep following the beach
East, okay. Alrighty, I'm lifting off then.
Good luck.
Spent hours flying, yet I'm still nervous.
Bless all our souls. Just go over those antennas, and then you're going to drop to your magic height, whatever you feel comfortable with above the runway, and start hovering kind of speed down.
And this is runway 7 right over us, right?
Yep, you're going to want to keep the speed low going down here, keep it in control. I want you to be going up, up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Good, you're good, you got this. Keeping yourself out, and I want you to start going down. You are at a perfect height. And once you reach the end of those hangars, you are going to pull up to the right, 200 meters, steady yourself out, and follow the beach. You're going a little bit fast for this. Okay. In the future, you want to stay around 50, maybe a little bit below. You are up. You're good. Keep the bank not too steep. That bank was a little steep, but just keep them okay. You're gonna, when you bank, you're gonna want to use your rudders to the side you want to turn to, and you're gonna want to pull up.
Okay, yep, that, okay. I am at 377 currently. Drop down back to 300.
Okay. Nope, 377 is fine.
Okay, we're at 350 and holding.
I want you to just follow the beach until we reach about the goods factory, and then we're gonna make a U-turn and go back down for a landing down runway 25.
Copy
Doing
that.
good so far, Zane. My protege.
So how do I use my right rudder, considering that brings up my E menu?
Huh. Recline with the keyboard. You are going to want to rebind that to R or G or whatever you feel comfortable with.
Okay. So you want me to mainly turn with my rudder, not by rolling.
You want to keep it looking smooth. That is something that a lot of us Coast Guard pilots take pride in. When you use a lot of rolling, it looks really steep and just kind of unrealistic. So if you want to roll, like if you want to tilt your heli to the right and pull up, do that. Don't make it look too wonky. It's very smooth. Okay?
Okay, that works for me.
You just want to feel relaxed and make everything roll.
I understand that. Oh shit, I forgot there was a guy back there. He's doing really good at being quiet. Yeah, most of my flight experience has been in the sense of combat, so smooth is not something I've practiced a whole lot, but I'll be fine.
You have good experience with acting fast and keeping everybody safe in your heli, that's good. What you want to do is combine that with you want to keep your alertness and your ability to turn in sharp ways when needed, but when you're just on normal control like this, it's nice and smooth like you're doing right now.
Right. Yeah, I like flying nap of the earth, 100 kilometers an hour, flying under power lines, so this is nothing.
Yeah, so what you want to do, you're going to want to take a look at your map, set a waypoint of 25. Do you know which one's 25? It's the one right near food processing. And once you get about less than 1 nautical mile out, you're going to go ahead and request, actually
User joined your channel.
Advise them you're coming down, and then advise them when you're making final approach.
Okay, as much as I hate it, I'm going on auto hover. I do not like using auto hover. I feel like it's cheating, but I'm going to set a waypoint.
The way we do it here in the aviation department is auto hover as it's welcome in certain situations. When you are dropping off a rescue, please use auto hover.
Oh yeah, that is one time I will definitely use auto hover. I'm 5 meters above the ground. I'm not trying to do that myself.
You are actually just trying to hover.
User left your channel.
Right.
A lot of people try to use it to land, and that's not what it's
Yeah. Okay, so 25 is the runway intersecting west to south, or east rather.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so the entrance to the runway is coming from the coast towards the other side, right?
Okay. Is it UC food processing?
Yes.
It's the one right to the left of the bus. That is 25. 25 is the other entrance.
Okay, I see. I see. I was expecting, okay, yeah. I got you.
Yep. Right about here, you can call out that you're going to be making approach on the 25, and then once you get a little bit closer, you can call out final approach.
1.2 nautical miles out. Alright, so I've already been told we're on Unicom, so I don't need to worry about tower, correct?
Yep, just advise them, and then advise them now, and advise them on final approach.
Copy. Lubbock Air Traffic, be advised, this is Charlie Golf 6037. We are approaching runway 25, direct passage to CG base.
Oh shit, Whiskey Tango to Coast Guard helicopter and right below you, landing on 25. I'll divert my course and let you land.
Copy, thank you. I didn't catch his call sign, otherwise I would have repeated back his call sign, my call sign. Thank you.
That is correct. Guardian 1's currently up, but we're involved in flight training.
See a helicopter off to the right side. What are they doing?
As a negative, we're over the water, about to come in for a landing on runway 25. An approach, I should say. Keep it nice and slow. You're going a little bit fast and you're a little bit high. And you're not very lined up. You can fix that with some rudder control and slowing down. If you want me to take control, just let me know.
I got it. I just got... Lubbock Air Traffic, be advised, this is Charlie Golf 6037, making final approach to runway 25. This is going to be a lot slower than I'd like it to be, but I don't want to screw this up.
Yo, good thing. It's only the first day.
Well, I should have intersected over land to line up before 1,000.
Okay, just keep it smooth. Doing good. You got a nice speed. Just want to lower your hovering to about 50. Maybe a little bit lower. Alright, pull up, pull up, pull up. Perfect. You're stable at 30. You're stable at a perfect speed. What you're going to want to do is you're going to go over those trees and you're going to want to stop, rotate your heli facing the direction of the kill house, and you're going to land on the helipad.
Okay.
Make sure you get clear those antennas.
Direction of the kill house. Okay, yeah, so, okay.
You're going to want to go to the other side of it, and you're going to want to rotate yourself and land on the helipad. Okay, watch your speed.
Yep, that's what I'm doing now.
Alright, stay away from that tree.
Yep. Fuck you, I'm doing it anyway.
Ooh, spicy landing.
Okay, well, I was lined up with the H. I was too far forward.
Okay.
Are you getting out, or can I move it back?
Oh, yeah, we can just pull down. I'll pull it down.
Oh, okay. You can forcibly take controls from me. I don't have to release them, correct?
Yep, I can force it.
Alright, let me know when you have controls. Okay.
Very good, very good.
That was unreasonably nerve-wracking, considering the fact that I've spent hours flying in sandboxes.
Never mind.
What?
Never mind.
What?
Said never mind. Damn it.
What?
Guardian 1 is departing DOC, heading back to open water.
Guardian 1?
Guardian 1.
What?
Whatever, you meant Shark 1.
Sorry, Shark 1. Shark 1.
I didn't know he was.
Hey, just go ahead and lock the heli. Mind if I fix the landing?
No, go right ahead.
Oh my.
Alright, never mind, unlock the heli. I'm gonna embarrass myself now by not being able to land on the H.
Damn it. I was lined up. I just...
Yeah, you just
Damn it.
Forward.
I know, the nerves overcome sometimes.
Well, looking for my third eye, I should have panned around and looked, but I thought I was lined up, then I put it down and I was on the ground and I thought I was still hovering. I decided to leave it there.
Watch, I'm gonna embarrass myself and not be able to put it on.
Oh, dang. Did it. I don't know if you've noticed, but if you've ever fly the Bell again, look at the switches on the top, and they're cigarettes.
Nobody wants to fly
they're not
the Bell.
switches.
The Bell sucks.
I know, but look at the switches in the Bell. They're cigarettes. They're not switches.
Is it really? You can go ahead and
They are.
lock it, Zane. Alright, man. I think that's all I'm gonna have time for tonight.
Alrighty.
PSU 1 has eyes on
Very
another
good.
heli.
Very, very, very good.
Thank you very much, sir.
Location?
Just off of Steel Mill. It's coming in to land, it looks like. It's getting lower and lower.
Lower and lower.
Alright, so you said today that was basic takeoff landing procedure. Then what is the next session?
Okay, so today was all of the
They're just landing at Beach
takeoffs and
Valley
landings.
now.
Tomorrow we are gonna do some more takeoffs and landings just to kind of perfect them.
Right.
Okay.
So I don't end up with my wheels on the yellow line.
Exactly. Well, that's not even the problem. Trust me, I was much worse than that when I first started. But
Dante,
day
let's go.
2 and 3
Got a felony stop.
are both still demonstrating takeoffs and landings. We're gonna teach you more about how to talk to the
Dante,
ATC
you coming
in
over?
certain situations, such
Yeah,
as
where's the felony
you're
stop?
trying to shoot down a
It's
heli,
at,
you're trying to
Cliffs.
land somewhere, you're doing
User
a
left your
drop
channel.
off.
Alright, yeah, it's a
We're gonna
race
teach
track,
you how
never
to
mind.
communicate with the ATC in that situation.
Okay.
We are then gonna go and teach maneuvers, so tactical landings, how to slow down by flying sideways,
User joined
hovering
your
over
channel.
water, hovering and following a moving target. And how to rescue people from the water, how low to get, what are the protocols when dropping an AST in the water, all of that. And day 4, that was day 2 and 3. Day 4 is you are going to do a solo flight with supervision, but you're going to have full control. You'll be in the pilot seat, and you will have a flight crew. You are going to demonstrate knowledge for landing and takeoff, show us the correct flight techniques and maneuvers for the situations we give you, and you are going to take part in some search and rescue scenarios and pursuit exercises, and then you will just do one normal patrol around the island with me or any of the other aviation command team, and you will be all set.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
And
Sounds simple enough.
Yep.
User
and
left
after
your
we
channel.
complete day 2, I'm going to give you the go-ahead to grab flight hours with anyone that can fly. So
Okay.
Nathan Black, perfect example. If he's around after tomorrow, you can grab some flight hours with him. Bob Ranger, any CWO, any of that. Okay.
So not reserve pilots.
Not reserved. No, you cannot fly.
Okay. So I've got like my after second day I'll have my
Users are
flight
joined your
learner's
channel.
permit. Okay, I got it.
Exactly.
Gotta have an adult driver in the co-pilot seat.
Exactly.
In case I forget where the gas and the brake are at.
Yeah. Except here it's forget where the fuel pump switch is and how to deploy the basket. Actually, baskets are apparently working now.
Did they fix the basket? Because that's what they were saying.
That's
Doubt
what
it.
I heard from Cornell that the basket's fixed. I don't know.
Well, Dylan has doubts.
I doubt it. Let's be honest here.
See, it works the first time, but it doesn't
Then it
work
breaks.
the second time.
Yeah.
But apparently that's been fixed. I doubt it, just like you, Dylan, but they say it's fixed.
From my understanding, it's supposed to be fixed, except they can't get in the Jayhawk from the basket.
I have no idea. Maybe
Whether or
we'll
not that's
test it
accurate, I don't
tomorrow.
know.
Yeah, no, they can. They would be able to now because they fixed the seat thing where you look at the seat and you can say get in.
Okay, I am hopping off for the night, gentlemen.
No.
Okay, so should I go ahead and since I can't leave this on base, do you want to hop in co so I can put it away?
Yeah. Would you like me to put it away?
I'm confident I can do it.
I could. Well, you're not gonna be able to fly into the hangar. The way they're pointed at with the wall, you just not physically possible.
Oh, okay.
I can go ahead and move it in there for you though. That's regulation. You're supposed to get a Fed to move it in there.
Okay, well if that's the case, then yeah, go ahead.
Alright, perfect. I'll move it in one of the
See,
hangars.
I can fly an Orca into a hangar just fine, but if it's not physically possible, then I'm not gonna
If you look
bother.
at our hangars, you're supposed to. If you come at it from the behind, your propellers are just gonna hit the front of the hangar. And the way you're supposed to do it is come at it from the airport side. You're not supposed to try to back it in, but the wall is too close to the hangar and you can't physically maneuver it in there.
I see. Yeah, and I've only done it nose first, so backing into a hangar is not something I'll be doing.
Yeah. Right, I'm gonna go run over there.
You're awfully strong, Jack. What can you bench press? Do you even lift,
I don't
bro?
know, like 6 tons. I've lifted a yacht before.
Wow.
I know.
That is impressive.
Big man.
Oh yeah, Dylan,
Who's
you want
honking
to
at
square
the
up?
front gate? Get it,
Muscle's
hold on,
thick.
who's honking at the front gate?
I've carried 2 of these before. Carried 3 RBMs. And I ran with them.
User joined your channel.
I don't know how you aren't the PT lead at this point.
I know, right? If that was a thing, I'm sure I'd have it.
I don't know why they don't just put the spawn point. Since the helicopter spawns out there,
No,
why wouldn't it
sometimes
just...
it does spawn in the hangar. Okay. I'm off for the night.
Alrighty. Thank you, Jack. I will see you another time and we can continue these festivities.
I'm going to be heading off for the night, guys. Have a good night. 6-2 is going to be signing off for the night. Have a good night. Stay safe.
Have a good night, 6-2.
Good night.
User joined your channel.
Bye-bye now.
my friend. My protege.
I'll be the best
After we
goddamn
finish
NA
flight
pilot this
training-
island's ever seen, I swear to God.
Better be.
User left
After
your
we
channel.
finish
User
this
joined your
pilot
channel.
training, I have a surprise for you too. I'll just let you sit there and wonder what it is.
If it's not dolphins, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Well, you're disappointed. Goodbye.
Damn
I've
it.
got Seaman Apprentice Alex Cadman here at the front gate. What do you want me to
User
do?
left your channel.
Get him in uniform. Get him a radio.
User joined your channel.
The traffic or the felony status code 4 at this time.
PSU-1's gonna head over to import-export.
PSU2 will head over to steel mill.
Well, badonkus. Okay, I don't know what happened.
PSU-1's gonna be in pursuit of a white mail truck.
Location.
Location?
Heading towards import-export.
Of the PSU2 responding.
He's pulled over now, it's code 4.
Copy that.
7-0. 7-0.
Radio check.
Lima Charlie.
Alright, do a radio check on 7-0.
Radio check.
There you go.
Leave Charlie.
Alright, come with me. Let's get you geared up.
I handle that guy at the gate first.
Well, yeah, let's do it. What's happening, my friend?
How's it going? Anyone still on a small boat?
That's a negative here.
Oh,
User disconnected from your channel.
Yeah, sorry.
Pretty sad.
Get some
How do you
PT
like
in.
it being a seaman so far, Dylan?
It's fun. Love fish from the sea, you know.
I hate that test.
And double check, make sure this thing's locked. Yep, okay.
User left your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Three 5 to 1-3. Three 5 to 1-3. Three 5 to Mr. Wallace.
This is Wallace, go ahead.
I've still got your civilian clothes in my vehicle. I'm getting ready to sign off for the night. Would you like me to do something with them?
You can go and keep those. I'll talk to you later about them.
Understood. If I put my car back in the garage, your clothes will be gone into the ether.
User joined your channel.
That's acceptable. Thank you.
User
Solid
left
copy.
your channel.
3-5 is signing off for the night. Anybody else on base need to go to the bank?
User joined your channel. User left your channel.
That's the training time for everyone. It's a week. It's a set time. Unless you were previously a Coast Guard.
Hello, sir.
Like me.
Mr. Apprentice, I don't think I've met you yet.
I have multiple times, my good sir.
Alex Cadman, Petty Officer of Aviation, Zane Cora, nice to meet you.
You too.
I don't even have your name yet.
User left your channel.
Reasons not let me salute you. Rip my line.
No need to salute me. You only need to salute Ensign and above.
Oh, I know. I don't care. I salute anyone that's higher than me.
Well, I do appreciate it, but I don't even know how I'd react to somebody saluting me at this point. So, do either of you want to, or either of you available? Well, actually, it would have to be Dylan here to go to the bank with me, so I can collect paychecks since we have to go in pairs now, for the time being.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll go with you.
The only reason it can't be you is because you don't have
Not
a
armed.
firearm. Yeah. Well, as a seaman apprentice, once you get taser trained, you will have a taser, but you still won't have a lethal firearm.
Yeah, you have to be you.
Too bad I can't use the lethal I had because I have my CCP.
Yeah, there has to be 2 armed men in every vehicle that goes out. It's kind of weird, but I understand.
User joined your
Well,
channel.
it hasn't always been that way, but
Yeah.
currently it is because we've had a lot of incidents with Coast Guard being harassed or situations arising from singular Coast Guard members going out into the town. Especially now that we're doing...
It takes a week till I get promoted in the next rank.
It's not guaranteed at 2 weeks, but as long as you're doing your job and, you know, nothing's come up bad about you, then I think that 2 weeks is a good bet.
And that's how long just to get up to the next rank so you can actually get a taser and that.
And you get a taser. Gotta get trained first.
Be advised, PSU2 is one in custody.
Guardian just rides back though. You might want to run over there because there's some.
Solid copy, PSU1.
I'm not Guardian.
What? Okay, I was gonna say.
Shark has Patrick on it, Alex. If you want to go over there.
You mean Shark 1 over there?
Yeah, it just docked.
I don't have much time to. I probably got only like 15 minutes before I gotta go 10-7.
Alright, you wanna go get our paycheck?
I'll go over
Sounds good to me.
and go introduce myself.
Alright.
What's your call sign, Dylan? 2-5? What you cut out there?
2-5, yeah.
Okay. Hey, you stole my old call sign.
3-5.
3-5 plus 2-5 will be departing base in a white Camaro to collect paychecks. 3-5 will be signing off for the night.
User joined your channel.
I think this was my old call.
User left your channel.
For you. Paying attention.
That's alright.
But I'm pretty sure 2-5 was my old call sign and I was in before. I got pretty lucky.
How long ago were you in Coast Guard?
It's been a while.
Yeah, I saw you got brought in as a seaman, so I assumed you'd been a Coast Guard before.
Yeah.
What was your rank last time?
Seaman.
Okay. Well, that's cool. At least you got to keep the same rank that you had.
Yeah. I was in Coast Guard for like 2 months.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Sorry, I was getting a call in my head.
It's all good.
fuck's sake. I said, give me a second, and what are you not being called again? They can wait. Oh wait, they moved the town around, so this actually isn't the right way anymore, but it'll work.
It'll get us there.
User left your channel.
PC1's gonna be in a chase heading towards greenhouses.
Of course, I get
requesting additionals. He turned around.
DSU1, can you respond?
Sorry, PSU was on the wrong channel, I just realized.
Copy that. We haven't pulled over on the little side street connecting both MSRs next to the greenhouses.
Copy that, I'm coming out.
Oh my god, my floppies here are terrible.
Yeah, I just got that too.
Oh, I'm excited to see my paycheck. Whew, haven't had a nice paycheck like this in a while. No while since I found a nice paycheck.
Gonna be in a pursuit heading towards DOC.
Alrighty, you can take my car back. I think as long as you don't leave the vehicle until you return back to base, you should be okay, alone. I think it's just they don't want us, like, sitting in the bank by ourselves. So I'll unlock this for you, and as soon as you drive off, I will, take a nap here on the sidewalk. If 1-3 or Frederick asks about his clothes, it's in the car. He said he already said if it gets impounded or it goes away, it's fine. But alrighty, have a good night.
The blue CRX?
Hey, firm, we're right behind you.
Alright, folks. Well, that's all she wrote for the night. I have got to be getting off of here. I do have work in the morning and such, so should be starting to head that way. To those of you who were around, I saw Mango Berries came back in chat, and then Only Tick, that's a new face. I did say hi back to you, but I guess you didn't hear me. That's
User
alright.
joined your channel.
Well, thank y'all for coming around, and I will be back again probably around the same time tomorrow because I'm a creature of habit and I tend to get on every day. Bye bye now.